Would it help to talk?
I'd like to go away by myself if it's all right with you, Pa.
Oh, it's all right with me, of course. If you think that going away would help solve whatever it is that's troubling you.
I just have to think it out alone, that's all.
Yeah, if you don't mind combining a little business, there's some trees I'd like you to look at. You go wherever you want.
Pa? Pa, I want to think it out for myself, but even if I go away, I don't think I can do it.
Well, son, I don't know what it is. I don't know if I can help you. I'll try, if you want me to.
It's not the kind of thing I ever thought about very often. It's the sort of thing that you can't decide the right or wrong of until it happens. And then it happens. And you think you've done what's right. You think you've done the only thing that you could do. The only thing. And then it starts. And you start thinking that maybe you were wrong.
You know, men generally know the difference between right and wrong. Of course, when they're wrong, they don't always like to admit it.
That's just it, Pa. I don't know anymore. I don't know right from wrong anymore.
Well, surely you don't want me to decide for you.
I know I have to make the decision myself. Look, maybe you could tell me what you would have done in the same situation.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is the kind of thing that could happen to anybody. I mean, it could happen to anybody, Pa. Any one of us could be in the same thing and have to decide.
Right.
See, now, a man is badly hurt. And he's in a lot of pain. And his friend knows he's in a lot of pain. And the man knows he only has a short time to live. But even those last few moments of his life are going to be filled with agony.
I understand. Go on.
So he asks his friend if he would end it. If he would put him out of this misery. His friend can't bring himself to do it, but he won't let him alone. He keeps begging and pleading with him for mercy, just to be able to die. And he keeps at him and keeps at him until there's nothing he can do except do what his friend asks. And he kills him. Was that so wrong, Pa?
Don't you know?
Oh, help me, Pa. I'm not sure.
Well, I am sure. I am very sure, son. That was wrong.
How can you be so sure? How can you be so definite when I told you what the friend was going through?
Well, it's not up to the friend to make the decision. No matter how much pain the injured man was going through, not up to the friend to decide.
Can't you understand? He did it out of pity. He thought it would be more merciful to... He couldn't watch this man die in agony.
He couldn't watch this man die in agony. Well, how about the injured man? Don't you think that perhaps in his suffering he was trying desperately to live, not to die?
He begged him to help him to die.
Now, sit down. I've always believed that when a man is badly hurt, I mean really hurt badly, his body's broken, nature tries to pick up the pieces and make him whole again. Now, I don't know how much nature thinks about the pain that she's causing the man while she's mending his body. Her main purpose is to preserve life. To nature, life is sacred, whether the body is whole or crippled. And that's why I think that no one has the right to end someone else's life. Nature doesn't give up that easily. She's always working for survival, not for destruction. She doesn't always know when she's licked, but when she finally does admit to it, I guess there's nothing man can do except yield to the inevitable. But until that moment, no man has the right, morally or legally, to snuff out a man's chance to survive.
And you let him suffer?
I'd help him all I could. I'd do everything I could, get all the help. I'd try to ease his pain as much as possible. Joseph, have you ever seen a man in this condition?
No.
Well, I have. I saw a man fall to the deck of a ship from the crow's nest. I saw a man trampled in a stampede. Oh, I've seen a lot of men trampled in stampedes. None of them died right away. They were in terrible pain, but none of them wanted to die. See, a man, when he's in bad pain, really doesn't know what he's saying. His body is fighting for survival, and his mind isn't always aware of that. It's suffering the pain. So he begs to die. But he shouldn't be listened to. A friend should listen only to the pulse of life. Fight with it, not against it. Well, you think about it, Joe.